Pronto, onde temos que ir agora é... Ai, aqui! Como é que era suposto eu saber disto, da existência disto? Tem IPs ao menos? Oh, não tem IPs ao menos, é isso que eu quero dizer? Espero que não. Mas era óbvio que nós tínhamos que explorar essa zona, não é? Pois, ainda temos esta zona toda por ligar, isto tudo. Bem, não estamos assim tão longe. Já te disse que a ideia é ser música de marshmallow, pá, e eu não danço, só faço aquelas coisas aqui em sua. Mas sim. Pá, tenta que seja... A ideia é manter a mesma cena, né? Não vamos estar a alterar. Tenta só que seja... Eu estou a curtir das músicas, são aqui do jogo e são musiquinhas bacanas. Não sei se fazem do género ou não. Também se aparecer normalmente há mais eu também vou sempre lá no coisa e falamos e eu meto sempre música no cenas que eu curto. Mas eu hei de fazer aí uma. Pá, tenho que fazer aí para o pessoal aí playlist ou uma cena assim de género, não é? Para o pessoal curtir, não sei. Bem, já estamos aqui, o que é que vamos fazer? Ai, vocês não ouvem nada. Deixa-me baixar o som então. Estava-te a dizer, eu tenho que fazer aí uma playlist para o... Tenho que fazer uma playlist aí para o pessoal que queira saber as músicas que eu gosto assim de ouvir. Estava-te a dizer que se aparecer no Discord assim mais à noite, eu estou lá sempre a ouvir música e tipo posso-vos juntar. Só isso, vocês veem mais ou menos. Quando lançar o meu vídeo no meu canal vou comprar o React para reagir. Ah, não estamos no sítio certo. Boa. Descobrimos outra cena qualquer. Está melhor agora, já dá para me ouvir melhor. É isso? Pá, isto é neste caso que a net está bom, que a net está bem agressiva. Sei, vocês também não me estão a ouvir bem. Vamos aqui em frente. Caraças de vento. Foi uma missão? What the fuck? Vamos entrar num capítulo novo, está-se mesmo a ver. Aí, da última vez que entramos num tornado destes, lutámos contra o suposto pai do nosso Bibi. E tipo, fomos para a Primeira Guerra Mundial e andámos aos tiros e não sei o quê. Foi bem engraçado. Vamos ver o que é que acontece agora que entramos neste. Provavelmente vamos ter que salvar este gajo e o bebê. Tipo, eles devem ter entrado connosco e... não sei, vamos ver. Fogo. Ok, esta cena como sempre. Pronto, estamos na Primeira Guerra Mundial outra vez. Ixi. Não vamos jogar com o homenzinho. Yeah. Não desvies para trás. Não faças isso. Jogo é weird, man. Não é a segunda, é a primeira. Não é a Segunda Guerra Mundial, é a primeira, acho eu. Vai aparecer aqui o pai dele, querem ver? Bem, como menos desta vez a imagem não está bugada e na outra live que eu fiz 5 horas ficou tudo mamado. Cheia. Ah, foste. Vai ver o pai do bebê? É este. Qualidade disto. Impressionante. Qualidade deste jogo. Qualidade de vídeo. Clifford, episódio 7. Me parecia que isto tinha que vir outro episódio. Ok.
Sam! Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing
Sam.
tanks and soldiers.
Foda-se, não digas
The
isso.
uniforms
Não
date
gosto
back
desse
over a
nome.
century. World War II era, I suspect.
Segunda Guerra Mundial, era este.
Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I
Menos.
can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it. Search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Ah, tchauzão, obrigado.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back?
Claro.
If I have to choose between BB and myself, well,
Ah, não vou pela mais.
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Mas é,
Sam,
obrigadão. Bons jogos.
it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
Vamos a isto. Temos aqui que pode matar soldados, nada, ok. Mas tu não tens costas para descarregar, mas o teu gajo tem mesmo. Não, tu sabes muito bem que eu também tenho costas para vos carregar. Mas eu não estou a carregar e vocês é que não estão a jogar da forma que devem. Agora lá e é o nosso objetivo. Acho que ele é que devia vir jogar com. Ah, Deus! Mas o que é que tu tens? Ah, Deus! Não sei o que é que nós procuramos, mas aqui não está. Está aqui. Estava a sinalizar aqui, não estava? Ui. Filé de meu pai.
You did good, Lou. I'll see you soon.
Vamos utilizando.
Lou,
Yeah. Sim, tentar fazer essa. É o que o João anda a tentar fazer. E eu que já estou a fazer desde aquele dia. Tem que ser assim mais à noite, já. Tem que ser.
Over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then.
Eu não sei bem o que se faz, Nazaré, se me consegues ajudar nisso, já. Eu gostava de fazer isso, tal como
Maybe
meter
this
quando
is
há
a special
vídeo.
beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Pois eu não sei como é que é.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
Pá, não sei como é que se faz, por isso é que eu nunca fiz, mas é. Às vezes é tão fácil e há um gajo faz. Estou ganhando a baleia. Posso meter tudo no mesmo?
We need reinforcements. Move.
Where's my baby?
Já vejo, Nazaré, já vejo.
Baby.
Bag on, boys.
I want my baby back. Get my baby. My dear baby. Where's my baby?
We need reinforcements. Get back out there. Stay fresh.
Carga. Descarregar. Siga. Eu já vejo, Nazaré, eu vi que coisa, mas eu já vejo. Tenho que fazer isso. Sim.
Me! Open fire. We need reinforcements! Man.
Sim, isso também é uma questão de eu pesquisar, nunca perdi esse tempo. Mas eu gostava que desse para fazer tudo no mesmo canal, entendes? Que é aquilo que eu tenho de anúncios. E sim, é bué chato eu ter que estar tipo a... ser eu a... apertar sozinho. Ser eu tipo a meter, não é? Um bocado chato. Tranquilo. Como sempre. Derrotar o homem misterioso.
Maybe this is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
Vamos aqui. Vamos onde?
Well. Lou.
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology.
Ok.
Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time.
Era ele, ok.
The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him,
Somos nós.
because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat.
Uau, estamos a descobrir a história dele que não sabíamos, ok.
I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see.
Clifford, lá está.
I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Ok. Vamos lá tomar um banho só porque ele quer e diz-nos que é bom. Bora lá. Não.
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield.
If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
Ok.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Ok, nem faço a mínima ideia que estamos. Ah, estamos no nó da montanha. Ok. Yeah, ser eletrónico. É tipo isso.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were there.
E aquele gajo é o da máscara. Que está a falar com ele, o John é o da máscara. É que nós estamos sempre a conversar. De certezinha.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Certezinha.
Clear.
Este, é este.
The west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edge Knot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the qubit to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Oh, mano, a sério.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things.
First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why.
É isto, a necrose.
Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say,
1 minute remaining.
I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Nós vamos ter que ir buscar o corpo. Esqueço. Vamos ter que ir buscar o corpo para depois. Está-se-me a ver que vai ser isso ou não? Não? Espero que não. Não sei do que é que preciso agora, portanto deixem-me pensar. Ok. Portanto. Empilhadeira não, caçadeira não. Não. Sim. Os 3, 4. Esqueleto do terreno. Ok, caga nisto. Siga, né?
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Order assigned.
Anybody home?
Bem. Interesting. Temos que fazer em direção como se fôssemos ao médico e depois... Okay. E depois chegar aqui. Vamos ter uma longa viagem até ali. Ok. Vou de moto agora, não sei. Vou com isto. Esperemos que sim.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Come on, let's roll.
A partir daqui é impossível.
ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Well, weapons restrictions lifted.
Não tem nada a ver com este lado. Não. Temos que virar tudo à direita. Vamos ir para um sítio que não tem nada a ver. Não tem nada a ver. Acho que devíamos tentar aqui. Assim.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Deficiente. Anda casarão. Eu pensei que ia ser mais difícil.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Nós chegamos a 200.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Proteção térmica.
Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver. Good work.
Perfeito. Sim, a evolução dos humanos. Cabeça deles.
Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver.
Ressuscitar, what the fuck? Estão a ver ali até ressuscitar, what the fuck? Que é tudo almofadado, mano. O gajo vai ressuscitar? What the fuck? Como assim? O gajo estava... Este jogo é muito à toa. Quer dizer que o gajo andou a falar connosco morto. Bem, não percebo. Mas nós estamos a ressuscitar uma pessoa normal.
Hardman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Nice. Hardman. Deve ter um coração de metal ou caraças.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there.
Sempre a morrer e a nascer.
Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, While you've traveled to and from the seam an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real, and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War-era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach. A collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the hell? Vamos esperar 3 minutos aí. What the hell? Porquê que está... Já que temos tempo para tratar disto. Porquê que de repente ficou tudo lixado aí? What the fuck? Está quase. Odeio quando isto fica mal. Isto se calhar não é nada.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, There's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, ablution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach.
Mano, mas não há aqui ninguém vivo.
I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void-outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void-outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area.
Nós já lá tivemos.
Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Ah, por isso é que ele tem tudo almofadado, ok.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you. Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.